They had you, the genuine article, the rarest gem in a world overflowing with imitations. You were the spark that lifted them higher than they ever imagined, granting them a front-row seat to greatness they neither earned nor fully appreciated. And what did they do with this gift? They traded loyalty for scraps, exchanging a priceless blessing for a fleeting illusion. But here is the irony. The sellout they chose is a hollow echo of your power, a counterfeit that could never measure up. Now, they drown in regret, choking on the shame of their betrayal, reduced to mere spectators as you rise to even greater heights. They saw you as a stepping stone, a means to their shallow ends, never grasping the depth of the gift they held. You were not just helpful, you were transformative, a force that elevated them to heights unattainable on their own. Yet their greed, insecurity, and desperate need for validation blinded them. They did not betray you because you lacked worth. They betrayed you because your worth was undeniable, and it terrified them. They chose mediocrity, disguised as opportunity, chasing after applause and hollow promises while severing ties with the one who truly had their back. Now, their shame burns every time your name is spoken. The sellout they clung to has withered under pressure, its fragility laid bare, while you have become the embodiment of resilience and strength. They hear your name echoing in circles they can never re-enter. It is not envy that gnaws at them. It is humiliation. To admit they failed you would be to confront their own lack of vision, their inability to hold on to something extraordinary. Your existence stands as a living testament to their mistake, a brand they cannot erase. They chased illusions of greener pastures, driven by insatiable hunger for recognition, wealth, or status, only to find themselves in barren fields of broken promises. They abandoned a solid foundation for a hollow facade, lured by the seductive whispers of what seemed easier, shinier, or more convenient. Now, standing in the aftermath, their eyes are opened, but it is too late. The illusion has crumbled, exposing the cost of their betrayal. The shame is relentless, a constant reminder that they gambled and lost. As you flourish, unshaken and thriving, your every success echoes the truth they sought to ignore. The blessing they discarded was not fleeting. It was enduring, priceless, and irreplaceable. Now, they are left on the sidelines, burdened by the knowledge that they traded something real for a mirage that delivered nothing. If you have reclaimed your worth and emerged stronger against the storm, remember, the crown has always been yours. No sellout, no betrayal can take that truth away. Their choice was hollow, offering only the illusion of value. They fell for false promises dressed in convenience and flattery, but the truth always rises, unyielding and triumphant. Manipulation was the tool that led to their downfall. Whispers of doubt, the careful sowing of insecurities, and the calculated placement of lies twisted their reality. They did not see brute force. Instead, they succumbed to a slow, insidious poison that clouded their judgment. Those who exploited them needed no grand gestures, just the power of suggestion and the strategic erosion of trust. By the time clarity pierced the fog, it was too late. They had turned their back on loyalty, on truth, on you, only to discover they were mere puppets in a scheme designed to strip them of everything good they once had. The weight of regret anchors them, and the humiliation of being deceived burns hotter than they can bear. Betrayal is the wound, but humiliation is the scar. As they watch you rise, unscathed and stronger, their fall becomes all the more tragic. In choosing betrayal over loyalty, they lock themselves into a cycle of spiritual stagnation. Their rejection of a divinely given blessing triggered a ripple effect that now defines every corner of their existence. Endless setbacks dog their steps, opportunities slip through their fingers, and every effort meets a wall they cannot scale. These are not coincidences. They are consequences, the unmistakable signature of spiritual judgment. The divine forces they dismissed with their choices now stand against them, ensuring that nothing moves forward until they reckon with their actions. Relationships crumble, resources dry up, and doors that once opened with ease now slam shut. The external struggles mirror an internal torment, the aching guilt of knowing they traded gold for dust. This is divine justice, not in fiery vengeance, but in the slow unraveling of all they once thought secure. Their rejection of a blessing was not met with malice, but with precision. Spirit's judgment is not arbitrary. It is exacting. The karmic forces they embraced were not meant to destroy them, but to reveal them, to test their intentions and integrity. And they failed. Now, they stand exposed, their illusions shattered, and their path forward blocked by the very choices they made. The weight of their betrayal is not merely punishment. It is a lesson etched into their existence. They must face the truth of their actions and reckon with the consequences before they can hope for redemption. And you? You have risen above it all. Every step forward you take, every victory you claim, is a testament to your resilience and divine purpose. The world sees you, not as a victim, but as a force to be reckoned with. Your light is undeniable, piercing through the shadows of betrayal and shining as a beacon of strength and truth. You were not defeated. You were refined. The storms meant to break you only serve to reveal the depth of your power. The universe watches as you continue to rise, unstoppable and unwavering, proving that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This is your moment. Speak your truth, share your story, and let your triumph ignite the courage of those still searching for their own. The battle is already won, and the victory has always been yours to claim. Instead of embracing the truth, they allowed their egos, fears, and selfishness to dictate their actions. They cast aside what was sacred and profound, choosing instead something shallow and fleeting. In doing so, they turned their backs on their true spiritual partner, you. By rejecting you, they also abandoned their own path to growth, much like Scrooge in A Christmas Carol, confronted by the spirits of his past, present, and future. Spirit offered them countless opportunities to choose better, to face their flaws, and to evolve. But arrogance blinded them, and by the time they recognized your value, it was too late. All that remains for them now is regret. The karmic relationship they clung to was never their salvation. It was a test, and their failure exposed their inability to recognize what was genuine and transformative. You are not just their missed opportunity. You are a revolution. You are the fire they cannot extinguish, the force that shatters limits, and the power they will never understand. While they scramble to keep up with a life of illusions, you are rewriting the rules entirely. Chaos is your playground, and setbacks are mere stepping stones to your throne. You do not need their approval, applause, or even their understanding. You operate on a level beyond their comprehension. Survival is not your goal. Domination is your standard. This is why you align with a legacy like no other, built for those who know their worth and embrace their power unapologetically. The Obsidian Inner Order was crafted for individuals like you, legends who recognize their divine purpose and act upon it. Every week, over 450 chosen ones join electrifying calls that are not just discussions but blueprints for transformative power moves. These moments are immortalized, available whenever you need to reignite your energy and level up. The private community is not a mere chat room. It is a sanctuary where the real ones break barriers, turn dreams into movements, and create a collective force that is unstoppable. For those destined to make cosmic shifts, the Chosen Singles connects powerhouses who know their paths are intertwined. And then there is the Star Chamber, a place of raw, unfiltered truth too potent for the mainstream, but essential for rewriting reality on your own terms. This is not a question, but a call to action. The fire you feel is not random. It is the sign you have been waiting for. The portal is open, and the invitation is clear. Step through and claim what has always been yours. If you have severed ties with illusions and reclaimed your truth, let it be known. Drop the comment, "I shattered illusions," and declare your transformation. The deceptive narratives and manipulative tactics of karmics have a time limit, and they always run out. Spirit sees through every facade, ensuring that hidden truths come to light. Karmics are ultimately revealed for what they truly are: self-serving, manipulative, and hollow. Their lies unravel, leaving only regret in their wake. Those who once turned against you were blinded by the illusions presented by karmics. False promises and exploited vulnerabilities led them astray, their trust misplaced in something ephemeral. Yet the truth, undeniable and absolute, always surfaces. Spirit ensures that falsehoods cannot remain hidden forever. The karmics' tactics relied not on strength, but on control. When the illusion breaks, so too does their power. Stripped of their pride, they are forced to face the depth of their mistakes. The betrayal of you was not merely personal. It was a betrayal of their own integrity and path to greatness. But their betrayal was not your end. It was your ignition. Their rejection became the breaking point that shattered illusions and forced you to heal, elevate, and realign with your divine purpose. What they saw as your downfall became the catalyst for your transformation. They did not take anything from you. Instead, their actions freed you from burdens you were never meant to carry. In their absence, you rediscovered parts of yourself buried beneath the weight of their betrayal. You unlocked new levels of clarity, strength, and self-worth, stepping fully into a season of transformation they never anticipated. While they're trapped in cycles of regret, you are thriving in abundance and purpose. Your elevation is not just personal, it is divine. Every step forward serves as a testament that their betrayal was not your loss, but their greatest mistake. Your survival is not merely a rebound. It is a springboard propelling you to heights they cannot fathom. Their regret fuels your power, serving as a constant reminder of what they failed to see. Your worth was never negotiable, and your rise is undeniable. Betrayal often feels like the sharpest wound, cutting deeper than words can express. I, too, have known the sting of trust shattered. Someone I poured my energy, time, and loyalty into turned their back on me, choosing deception over integrity. At first, the pain was overwhelming, but it became a mirror, forcing me to confront my worth and my purpose. Their betrayal became the catalyst for a transformation I never anticipated. I poured into myself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, building a foundation so strong it could never be shaken again. A year later, they returned, burdened by regret, but by then, I was thriving in a life they no longer had access to. Their betrayal was not my loss. It was the gift that reminded me of my power. If their actions became the spark for your transformation, let it be known. Drop the comment. Their loss, my rise. Every step forward you take is a reflection of their misstep. Every victory you achieve shines a light on their mistake. While you break cycles and rise higher, they remain trapped in the patterns that led them to betray you. Their pride may keep them silent, but their regret is loud, echoing through their minds. As Frank Sinatra said, the best revenge is massive success. Your triumphs are the greatest testament to your resilience and divine purpose. You were the blessing they mishandled, the opportunity they could not recognize. Now, as you ascend to your highest self, their shame becomes inescapable. They cannot witness your success without seeing the role they played in attempting to hold you back. But the irony is this: you did not just rise despite their betrayal. You rose because of it. You are thriving in spaces they cannot access, reaching heights they will never attain. Let every level of your growth serve as a reminder of your worth and the divine plan that continues to elevate you beyond measure. Every success you achieve magnifies their failure to recognize your worth. They are stuck watching from the shadows as you embody everything they underestimated. They thought walking away from you was their choice, but it was Spirit's hand guiding them out of your path. Their rejection was never about your inadequacy. It was about their inability to rise to your frequency. You were operating on a level they could not comprehend, and Spirit refused to let you be held back by those unprepared for the magnitude of your purpose. Rejection was not a failure. It was a divine redirection, aligning you with blessings and opportunities that truly match your power. Spirit saw what you could not: their limitations, their instability, and their inability to meet you where you are. Removing them was an act of protection, not punishment. What felt like a fall was actually a rebirth, a transformation that burned away what no longer served you and allowed your true self to emerge like a phoenix rising stronger from the ashes. You did not just recover. You became unstoppable. Now, you can see the wisdom in their absence. They were a lesson, not a destination. While they remained stuck in patterns of mediocrity, you have aligned with something far greater. If Spirit removed them, it was because God has something better, something that resonates with your strength, power, and destiny. Rejection was divine elevation. Pain was never meant to destroy you. It was the crucible that forged your power. When they left, when the betrayal cut deep, Spirit did not abandon you in that brokenness. Spirit used it to rebuild you, making you stronger, wiser, and untouchable. What they thought was the end for you was only the fire clearing the path for your rebirth. Every tear, every moment of doubt, became the foundation of your rise, transforming what was meant to break you into the ultimate source of your strength. They cannot recognize the version of you that emerged from those ashes because you have transcended everything they once knew about you. You did not just heal, you transformed. Now you walk in a power that not only elevates you, but leaves no room for those who doubted your worth. While they are trapped in cycles of regret, you are thriving, untethered by their limitations and untouchable in your new form. If you have taken the pain they caused and turned it into fuel for your rise, declare it boldly. I am the Phoenix reborn. Let them know that what tried to burn you only gave you wings. You did not just survive. You ascended, and there is no coming down. Betrayal has a way of stripping away illusions and teaching lessons you cannot ignore. First, it teaches you discernment. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. People may approach with masks of loyalty and love, but not all intentions are pure. You have learned to guard your space, recognizing that your energy is sacred and must be protected from those who only seek to drain it. Second, betrayal reveals the importance of red flags as Spirit's early warnings. Every truth that ultimately surfaces leaves a trail. The signs were always there, subtle but present. Now, you trust your instincts and know that ignoring them is a choice you will never make again. Third, betrayal teaches you that you are the prize. Your worth does not diminish because others fail to see it. You have stopped settling for less and now demand alignment with those who truly value your presence. Fourth, rejection is divine protection. Spirit's hand removes those who are not aligned with your destiny. Their exit was not a loss but a recalibration, redirecting you toward what serves your higher purpose. Finally, betrayal reaffirms that your worth is non-negotiable. Their actions were never a reflection of your value, but of their own inadequacy. People reveal their true intentions through their actions, not their words. The truth of who they are is often laid bare long before the moment of betrayal. Yet the heart sometimes clings to illusions of who they could be. Spirit has no room for illusions. The lesson is clear. When they show you their true nature, trust it. Denial only delays your growth and prolongs the inevitable pain of realizing what was always in plain sight. Discernment is now your greatest ally. When actions betray words, it is not your responsibility to make excuses for them or wait for them to change. Spirit removes what does not align with your purpose, and your role is to accept what is revealed without hesitation. Their betrayal was not sudden. It was part of a pattern. You are now wise enough to recognize this truth. Protecting yourself is not just about self-preservation. It is about honoring your worth. Trust what Spirit shows you the first time, because delaying only robs you of time, energy, and peace. Their betrayal is not your failure. It is their revelation. The quicker you accept their truth, the quicker you can move forward into what is meant for you, leaving them behind where they belong. If this resonates with your journey, declare it. I trust the divine plan. Your energy is sacred, a force that should not be accessible to just anyone. Protect it fiercely. They have already shown you what they are capable of, and Spirit has made it clear that they did not deserve you in their untransformed state. If they try to re-enter your life, do not be swayed by empty words or shallow apologies. Transformation is not about promises. It is about actions. Without undeniable proof of their evolution, their place in your life should remain firmly closed. Shift your focus entirely to your own path. Spirit is aligning you with people, opportunities, and spaces that not only appreciate your value, but amplify it. Every step forward you take leads you closer to your divine purpose. Those meant to walk alongside you will match your frequency without manipulation or betrayal. The divine is clearing the road ahead of anything that does not serve your growth. Trust the process and keep moving forward. Let your glow-up be the loudest message. Every win you achieve, every step higher you climb, is a testament to your resilience and divine favor. You do not need to defend or explain yourself. Your success speaks louder than any words ever could. Keep thriving, because that is the ultimate response to everything they tried to destroy. You are the storm they underestimated, the force they could not contain. They thought their betrayal would diminish you, but it did the opposite. It unleashed your true potential. Their regret is irrelevant to your destiny. This journey is not about them. It is about you stepping fully into the life you were meant to live. You have turned pain into power, rejection into redirection, and loss into limitless growth. While they remain trapped in cycles of shame and stagnation, you rise higher, faster, and stronger than ever. Every victory you achieve, every milestone you surpass, is a reminder to the world that you are unstoppable. They cannot touch what Spirit has protected and elevated. Their regret is their burden to carry, not yours. You have transcended their reach and proven that no betrayal, no sellout, no karmic game can halt the divine plan over your life. Chosen ones, this is your era. Keep shining, keep winning, and let their regret fuel your power. Share your story boldly, because every time you do, you inspire others to rise. Sometimes, you have to lose the good to find the great.